common question we get regarding AdapTable or AgGrid extension is whether it's possible for users to see like a list of all the edits they've made and also to undo some of them. And the answer is yes, that is possible, and it's done through a function that we call data change history. So let's look how this works. Don't worry about the data, it's completely meaningless, nonsensical data, but let's make 5 edit changes. So let's change these first three of these instruments all say to Apple, and then let's change these currencies both to GBP. So there we are, we've made 5 changes, 3 in instrument, 2 in currency. And now in the data change monitor, if we click show, and then let's make this a little bit bigger, we can see here that there are 5 changes. They're the 3 instrument changes, each of them to Apple, and they're the 2 currency changes to GBP. And obviously you can have as many changes as you want. And we also say, as well as kind of what the old and new value was, whether it's a user edit or whether it was ticking data, and you're able to choose which ones you want to see, etc. Now we've also, as you can see, got up to 3 buttons, and these are buttons that we've added for this demo. The first is show me, and as it implies, it literally just allows you to see what the changed row was. You can either see a cell or you can see a row, and here we've hooked it up. The next button is the one that's kind of, the third button is close, and obviously that just kind of closes it. So if I do that, you get rid of the row. But the most interesting button is this undo. And as you can guess, what it does is it does the change. So if we look here, we've got these 3 instruments that were Apple, and then when I undo them, that one goes to Oracle, that one goes to Nikon, and then the last one goes to Google. And we've also set it up because each button you've got control over how it looks, but also whether it appears. So we said you are able to undo instruments, but you're not able to undo currency changes, which is why if I make a currency change, I can see it, but I can only close it. And then the last question is, what happens if you make 2 changes to a column? Well, in that case, you can choose what happens. You can choose whether you see all of them, or as we've done in this example, you just see the last change. So if I change Google first to Apple, it appears here, Google to Apple. But if now I change it from Apple to Nikon, I only see the Apple to Nikon. And then when I undo it, it becomes Apple. If you want a history to go back, you can, but that's a kind of a subject for another question. So there we are, that's the data change monitor that allows you very easily to see all the changes you've made in the grid with options for buttons to undo, show, and many other things. If you'd like to learn more about data change history or AdapTable in general, please get in touch. We'll be delighted to give you a personalized demo, or indeed provide you with a free, no obligation trial license so you can try out AdapTable for yourselves with your data and your use cases. Thank you for watching.